and welcome back to another edition of Maddie's Rap. We're out here in an outdoor edition of Maddie's Rap. I'm your host, Matt D. Talford, the author of 2 award-winning books, From Fear to Faith, A Survivor Story, and Stuck in an Elevator. I will tell you guys more about those books at the end of this video, because right now, I want to jump into the subject matter. And first off, before I do this, shout out to my soul sister from another mister, none other than my girl Ashley from Aonyea's Intuitive. Y'all check her channel out. She commented on one of my recent videos where I said, hey, every time I say it's going to be a quick video, it ends up being long. Ashley, this is a challenge to you. I'm going to dare say that this is going to be a short video, okay? This is going to be a quick video, okay? So Ashley, hold me to it if this video goes over 10 minutes, all right? Here we go. So, real quick, because I got to do this, I cannot start a video off without thanking my returning subscribers. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. The channel continues to grow, and it's all because of you guys. It's all because of you. Thank you for the love, the support. Thank you for hitting me up on my social media, my Instagram, @Matt D. Talford. Thank you for those of you who read my articles on my blog site, which I need to stay regular about, okay? But that is www.mdtalford.com. Now, and if you're new to the channel, hopefully you love this vibe and you will subscribe to this channel, okay? And that's a shout out to my girl Kelly. You know who you are, Kelly. You know who you are, all right? So now, let me get into today's subject matter, again, because I want this to be a quick video. Guys, I want to share a vision that I had with you on, I want to share with you a vision that I had 2 nights ago, or 2 mornings ago, actually. Yeah, it was 2 mornings ago. So I'm listening to a 963 hertz video, or frequency video. You guys, if you've never listened to any sound frequencies can help you just almost anything, okay? Almost anything. I listened to 963 hertz on the advice of another spiritual teacher that I follow, who mentioned that is the frequency that connects you with the other realm, if you know what I mean. So that sound frequency just puts you in a realm where you can receive messages, guidance, and downloads from the angels, from your spirit guides, from the Most High, anybody in the spiritual realm that's a part of your team, okay? So I said, you know what the heck, well, why not? Why not try this? And so I'm listening to this, and within 30 seconds, I already feel like I'm sort of in a dream state, but I'm not asleep. I'm awake. My eyes closed, of course, but I feel like I'm in a dream state. And I start getting this vision. And now I want to tell you guys about this vision, because I feel like this vision is going to help somebody. I don't know who needs to hear this, but this vision is for you if you feel like by the end of it, yeah, that was for me, okay? Sort of redundant, isn't it? Anyway, so this vision, let me give you the setting. Let me give you the backdrop. This is a typical kindergarten classroom, okay? For those of you in the United States, I don't know what you call the earliest form of education or school in other countries, but the United States is kindergarten. Anybody here in this country understands kindergarten is like what you attend prior to going to elementary school. That's why they call it K through 12, kindergarten through 12th grade. Anyway, so this is a typical kindergarten classroom. You know, low tables, you know, low chairs and stuff, a lot of colorful stuff. Whiteboard, because we're modern now. No chalkboard like it was back in my ancient days, okay? This is a whiteboard, and the teacher's standing there, and the kids are just, you know, the kids are not kids, they're adults, okay? They look like me and you watching this video. They're adults, but we're sitting in these low chairs. It's a strange setting or whatever. Kindergarten classroom, cinder block walls, whatever, windows, paint, everything. Looked a lot like my kindergarten in Long Beach, New York. Shout out to Blackheath Kindergarten, anybody who went there, Long Beach, New York. Anyway, so the teacher is standing there at the board doing what she does. The kids are sitting around, you know, they're doing what they're doing, you know, socializing or playing with different things in the classroom or whatever. Some were reading, some were talking. And the teacher was writing on the whiteboard. So all of a sudden, a student, which is again an adult, stands up in the midst of all the other students, and he starts talking. He starts teaching, all right? And everybody formed this circle around him, like not a standing circle, they're sitting down. So everybody forms a circle around him, and they're sitting Indian style, you know, legs crossed or whatever on the floor. And this man is dropping nuggets. He's dropping pure nuggets, okay? Knowledge nuggets, wisdom. And the teacher even stops what she's doing, and she comes over and she's like, wow. She puts the marker down, and she's going, and this guy is spitting knowledge. But there's this one student he's radiating hate and jealousy. Got a lot of jealousy in his heart. He was already sitting off by himself in the corner, you know, looking for people to talk about. He's talking about people. He's picking out people. He's sitting by himself. You know, typically, and I think that's important, because typically when you have somebody who is disruptive or they talking trash or whatever, they usually got a crony, a sidekick. This person is sitting by themselves, and they're sitting against the wall. And against, you know, he's got his back to the wall. Again, he's sitting in one of these little low chairs. This is a kindergarten classroom, but they're adults. He's sitting there, and he's got his back to the wall, and there's a window behind him. And so he's sitting there watching everybody, listening to this student who has become the teacher. And he's becoming infuriated because nobody's paying him attention, and he already doesn't like this particular student anyway. And so he's looking at this guy like, who does he think he is? So he stands up in the midst of all of these men and women that are sitting around this person in a circle, and the person teaching, you know, he's facing him, but he's not really paying him no attention. He's like looking around at the students sitting around him. And this guy, he stands up, okay? I can't, you know, I don't want y'all to lose me. Well, let me back up a little bit, maybe you can see me, okay? So he goes from a sitting position to he's standing up, and then he goes to take a step toward the dude, like he's mad at him. He's mad or whatever. And I think he's going to go step to him to do something nefarious, whatever. He's going to try to cause him harm or whatever. And when he takes that first step, three glass panels, like one here, and one here. 3 glass panels drop down out of the ceiling and box him in. So they completely box him in. The two on the left and right, they're backed all the way up to the wall, okay? And then the one in front of him is in front of him, and he's extended to the ceiling. So he can't get out. He's boxed in now. And now he's sitting there, boxed in. He cannot get at anybody else. Meanwhile, this person teaching, he is literally enlightening everyone, because he's already got a glow on his face. He's got a glow on his face, kind of like what you see right here with the sun reflecting off my forehead here. His face is like glowing, like orange, almost like a flame. His face is glowing as he's teaching, and he's radiating love. And all of the other students, they begin to glow. Their faces begin to glow and sharing his glow. And the teacher is smiling, and she's like, wow, she's taking notes. And this guy's just teaching. What he's teaching, I don't know, but it's love. All you can do is you can feel the love. Meanwhile, this guy behind him, he's behind a box. He's trying to get out. He cannot get out. He's in a glass ceiling, so he can see everybody growing and glowing, but they can't see him now. And so recess bell rings. They all go outside into the yard and play. The teacher goes out. Nobody sees this guy. Nobody sees him. Nobody sees these glass panels, but he can see everything that's going on. And nobody can hear him. Nobody can hear him yelling, and he's cussing and fussing. Like, who boxed me in here? Let me out. And he's dropping all kind of F-bombs and 4-letter words or whatever, and he can't get out. So, but the window is still behind him. So he turns around and he looks out the window, and he sees everybody out now. It's recess. They're all outside playing, having a good time, and he can't get out. So he's sitting there alone, sitting with himself, sitting in his feelings. Okay, Ashley, you're going to get me because it's going to go past 10 minutes, but it ain't going to go past 15. Okay? So he's sitting in his feelings now. He's got to sit by himself. And yeah, and I'm reading from my notes, guys. Ladies, listen. When you are meditating, please keep a journal, a notebook, even, you know, an iPad or something that you got. I got an iPad Pro here with a pencil, and I take, you know, written notes. When you're meditating, keep a journal next to you, because when these downloads hit, you are not going to want to walk away and forget them. So please take notes, all right? Same thing. Some people say keep a dream journal next to the nightstand. Sometimes you wake up and you remember that dream fresh, but you know if you go 5, 10, 15 minutes away, you get up, go brush your teeth, whatever, you're going to start missing elements. So keep a journal next to the bed on the nightstand so you can write these things down, okay? So anyway, I wrote here, when the class dismissed for recess, the boxing student turned to look out the window and watch the others playing and having a good time, while he sat alone in his guilt and remorse for the actions that he had conceived in his mind that the invisible hand prevented him from carrying out, okay? So, an invisible hand prevented this wicked soul from carrying out whatever wickedness he wanted to carry out against this enlightened teacher that began enlightening everybody else. So, what are my thoughts on this? My thoughts are these. And again, reading from my notes. The vision was a look at the separation of the righteous from the wicked that is happening right now, right this very moment, at the time that you're watching this video. Guys, y'all know what's going on in the world right now, okay? Y'all know what's going on. The world is probably, I'm not gonna say it's as wicked as it's ever been, because ain't no giants walking around here devouring the flesh of mankind and the flesh of animals and tearing trees up. For those of you that believe in the book of Noah and the Nephilim and this, that, and the third. I said book of Noah, I meant book of Enoch. Sorry about that. And I'm not doing any editing on this. This is like straight up. When I do a lot of editing on the stuff, for some reason the studio has an effect on me, but when I come out in nature or I'm in the car, I just shoot straight from the head, you know? Anyway, like Jordan with it, you know, I'm kidding. All right, so here we go. Y'all new kids talking about LeBron. He know. Listen, y'all didn't see Jordan and Kobe. Y'all missed out. All right. Anyway, let me stay on point. So again, this was a vision at the look of the separation that's happening right now between the wicked and the righteous. Y'all know what's going on in the world. I just said that. All right. You want a scriptural reference? Y'all know on Maddie's Rap, what I do is I drop scripture. Read Matthew 13. I'm not going to read it for you right here because I wanted this video to be quick. Check out Matthew the 13th chapter. Okay. And that will tell you about the division of the wicked from the righteous. In that chapter, it talks about the parable of the wheat and the tares. That breaks down all of that. And I got that in my, I have that in my my YouTube channel. I'll put a link to this video. I'll put a link to that video beneath in the comments below, okay? So Matthew the 13th chapter, it has one of the parables of the Messiah where he's talking about the separation of the wheat, the righteous, from the tares or weeds, the wicked. Y'all go read Matthew chapter 13, all right? Do your homework on that. Now, the righteous who were for so long oppressed by the wicked are now walking into divine enlightenment. That's happening right now, here in 2022. The righteous who've been oppressed for so long, they're having spiritual awakenings right and left all around the planet. And they are beginning to walk into enlightenment. The lies are falling away, okay? Abundance and prosperity, okay? They're walking into divine enlightenment, abundance, and prosperity, and no more will they see the wicked or be bothered by them. That is what the interpretation of this vision is to me. Now, you guys may have something different that you might want to add. Leave it in the comments, okay? At the same time, though, these righteous souls that are now walking into the abundance that was promised to them so long ago, what did he say? Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth, okay? At this same time, they're going to be in full view of the wicked souls who formerly ruled, okay? And the wicked ones will suffer in guilt, shame, and remorse that while they had the chance to, they did not rule in righteousness, okay? They're going to be in full view. They are going to be in full view. The righteous are going to enjoy heaven right here on this earth, all right? In the new renovated earth. What did John say? He said when he wrote from the Isle of Patmos, behold, I saw a new heaven and a new earth, all right? He saw it right here on this one. This one is going to get done over, all right? You don't tear down a house with good bones. You remodel it, all right? Maybe you gut it and remodel it. You put in new, sheetrock, whatever, new flooring, new appliances, new bathroom stuff. You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen right here on this earth, all right? The righteous are going to enjoy heaven right here on earth. The wicked are going to experience a literal hell on earth. But their hell ain't going to be this one that the Pentecostal Baptist preachers or whatever, the Catholic preachers been preaching for so long, talking about, oh, you're going to be in flames and all of this. Those flames are symbolic. Because what the wicked are going to experience right here on earth is they are going to be consumed with the suffering of their own guilt and shame, all right? Which are the lowest of the vibrational frequencies. I'm gonna show y'all that on the screen by the time I leave from out here and go upload this to the computer to upload to YouTube, okay? I'm gonna show y'all that frequency scale. Because when you're looking at that frequency scale, what you're seeing is that the midpoint is what? I don't have it in front of me, so I don't wanna misquote it. But the highest frequencies are love and enlightenment, okay? The lowest frequencies, guilt, shame, remorse, fear. Those are the low frequencies. Low, hell. High, heaven. When you are vibrating in that high frequency, you're in heaven, okay? All right? What is frequency? What is frequency? What is frequency, okay? Frequency pretty much is just a state of energetic vibration. That's all frequency is. It's a state of energetic vibration. What frequency is your energy vibrating at? Is it vibrating at a high frequency or is it vibrating at a low frequency? All right? I'm not going to get into some of the ringing in the ears that the enlightened ones or the spiritual ones or the awakened souls have been experiencing for a while now as this earth has continued to transition into the new age. I'm not going to talk about that. That high-pitched noise you hear, that's a high frequency. Some say that that's the frequency of the other realm. They're getting ready to start getting downloads from the angelic realms. I'm not going to get into that. All right, y'all can look that stuff up. But for the most part, I want to leave you with this. That boxed-in individual represented wickedness. And the reason why the case was glass was so that he can see everybody else flourishing, but they couldn't see him. They couldn't see inside of that box for some reason. They couldn't see inside of it, but he could see out, okay? Now, this is pretty much captured in Luke, the 16th chapter, verses 19 through 26. And I'm going to read that for y'all. Shout out to my brother out in Cali, Brother Matthias. I call him West Coast Brother Matt. I'm East Coast Brother Matt. I don't go by Brother Matt. Y'all know that. I'm Matt D. Talford, Matthew, whatever you call me. But that to my brother Matthias out in Cali. Shout out to you, brother. Love you, brother. I know. I thank you so much, Brother Matt. Gave me this. I was looking for this all over the scriptures, and Brother Matthias, I hit him up in Messenger, and he said to me, "Yo, bro, I got you right here." Boom, he hit me with this. So, Brother Matt, thank you so much. Luke 19 and 26. I went back to verse 19. Luke 16, verse 26. But I backed it up to verse 19 to give y'all the backdrop. I'm gonna read that, and we're gonna end this video. Okay, Luke chapter 16, beginning at the 19th verse. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. He was getting the best of everything. Verse 20, and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, who was laid at his gate, full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. So Lazarus was in a bad place, all right? Verse 22, and it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried, okay? Abraham's bosom, did he literally carry him into the bosom of a man? No. He took him to a spiritual place where he's being blessed, all right? I'm not going to get all into that. Y'all interpret it however you will, all right? That was verse 23. I'm sorry, let's see, verse 22. I'm going to read that again. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. And in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. Verse 24, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue. For I am tormented in this flame. Was he literally in a flame, or was he being tormented from the flames of his own guilt? All right, that's what we're talking about. Verse 25, but Abraham said, Son, Abraham might have been from New York, right? Son. Abraham said to him, what'd he say? Abraham, verse 25, he says, but Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus received evil things, okay? But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. Verse 26, and here's the kicker. Thank you again, Brother Matt. And beside all this, between us and you, there is a great gulf fixed, so that they which would pass from hence to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that would come from thence, or where you are. So basically, again, this is telling you that what the end looks like and how the unrighteous and the wicked are going to get dealt with is their hell is going to be seeing the righteous prosper and them inheriting the same earth that they once ruled. It's right there in verse 26. That's going to be their hell. They're going to watch the righteous inheriting the earth. They're going to watch the meek inherit the earth, and they're not going to be able to get to them. It's written right here. It's right here for y'all. All right? All right? It's right there. You just saw it in the scripture. He said there's a big gulf between us. Now, why is that important? Why is that important? Go back at verse 26. He says, so that they which would pass from here to you cannot. He knows that the righteous are so righteous that if they heard your suffering, they'd be like, man, let me go over here and throw him a bone. Even though he did me wrong, I'm going to go over there and help him out. The Most High said, nah. When I build this structure, I'm going to build a huge chasm that cannot be crossed. Because I know my righteous souls, if they could hit them, they would go and get them. So they're not going to be able to get to you. All right? and you ain't gonna be able to get to them either. So that was the glass case, the glass encasement that I saw in the vision. He didn't even allow those good students to see this one wicked student, and he couldn't get to them. As soon as he made his move, that's when he got boxed in. So maybe there's a message in that even. A lot of y'all worried about what's gonna happen in the world. A lot of y'all worried, man, what are they gonna do next? Man, they gonna do this, they always talk about this. Maybe what this vision is also showing is that when the wicked get ready to make their move on the righteous, boom, that's when the trap gonna get sprung on them. That's when the Most High gonna spring the trap on them. And guess what? The mechanisms are already in place. So don't y'all worry about a thing, all right? I'm gonna leave y'all with this, because I told you this is gonna be a quick video. It's over 15 minutes now, Ashley, so you can, I don't know, maybe I'll cash app you something to go grab something from your favorite restaurant or whatever. Maybe I'll cash app you some cash to go take the girls out for lunch or something. You got me. So I want to leave y'all with this. Chosen ones, I'm talking to the chosen ones here. Because that one in that vision in the classroom who stood up and started teaching the rest of the students. The student became the teacher, right? The teacher was learning from him. That was a chosen one, all right? Chosen ones, keep doing you. Keep doing you. Just keep doing you. Don't worry about nobody. Don't worry about how nobody looking at you. Don't even worry about how you look to somebody else. Just keep doing you. You are protected by a powerful, invisible hand. That's all I got for y'all. That's all I got for you. You protected. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Them wicked, they can't even step to you. When you got that light, when you got that glow, all they can do is hate on you. So keep doing what you're doing. You're protected by a powerful, invisible hand. And when the wicked go to make their move on you, that's when the trap gets sprung on them. What does Proverbs 26 and 27 say? It says, he who diggeth a pit will fall in it. And he who rolls a stone, that means he's trying to get you, trying to jam you up, it's gonna roll back on him. Remember that. I got a video on that. I got a video breaking that down. I'll put the link in the description box below. Listen, I'm not gonna belabor this. I love y'all. Y'all know I'm an award-winning author. I'm not even gonna tell you what the books are about. Click the thumbnails or click the links below. You can go, you can read a free synopsis of my book in the ebook on Amazon, Kindle, and on Apple iBooks. You can read a sample From Fear to Faith, a Survivor Story, award-winning book, nonfiction, which will tell you how mindset will help you overcome the worst of circumstances, and then Stuck in an Elevator, all right? Gotta read that book. Don't let the cover fool you. Moral of that story is, never judge a book by its cover. Go, open up your Kindle app, download a free sample of it, okay? And if y'all like paperbacks, y'all can get it at my website, www.talfordarts.com. Listen, if you're new to the channel, and you like this type of information and the rest of the content I got on my channel, please click the subscribe button. Don't cost you anything. Just click subscribe on your YouTube app or on your computer. Be sure you turn the notification bell to all so you'll be notified when I upload new content. Last but not least, I love you guys so much. I tell you that all the time, but I can't tell you enough. I love you guys. I could not do this. I would not be doing this were it not for you. I would not be doing this were it not for you guys. And you guys continue to make this special. You guys continue to make this special for me. So I love you guys. Give somebody else some love. Tell them you love them. How do you give them love? You show love. Love is an action word. Remember that. Love is not just a state of being. Some people be like, oh, I'm in love, and then the next minute they out of love. Love is an action word. That's why you were commanded to do it. You got no control over what you like, all right? I can't make myself like something I don't like. I can't make myself like you. You can't make yourself like me, but I can love you. If I see you coming out of the desert and you need a bottle of water and I got one for you, me showing you love is tossing you that. That's the human experience. That's kindness. And you know what? Maybe somewhere in there we find out that we actually do like each other. Tell somebody you love me, mean it. How do you mean it? You show it. Peace, y'all.